What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, I think it's finally time for us to do this transition. I think we're out of hammers anyway, though, right? And I don't think our Starry Gem Mall has them back yet. No, we still gotta wait a couple days, but it'll be here soon. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna try to transition our team over to a strong queen. I'm not going to do too much changing. Like, I'm not going to like super invest in X upgrades or anything like that. Even gear, I'm not going to really go crazy with. But what I do want to do is I want to make sure she is in the main house, essentially. So for the time being, actually, you know what? I'm going to take Mockman out of his. Is anybody using queen right now? I think someone is. Yeah, you're using queen. We'll swap you over to that. And we're going to swap you into this position. Now we're probably gonna have to upgrade these a bit as well. Asmodel, are you over here? Yeah, so we're gonna do a little funkiness here just to make sure we get as good of targets in here as possible. The other issue is these two heroes. We'll see if we want to upgrade them. I want to see what this queen can do kind of by herself, because in reality, I don't think we've pushed past 25 on this, so this is gonna make for some pretty good content, I hope, at least to see what a giant killer copy can do, even though giant killer is pretty much all that she has right now. I'm not liking the stones either. Let's try to convert a couple times. You know, I feel like she's gonna need speed, though. I feel like she's gonna need speed. I really want a speed attack stone, and I don't have the dust to re-roll for it. Dust is like by far the worst thing on every one of our accounts. So we're gonna have to run like a speed HP stone, but I think what we're gonna do is run an antlers cane, and I think that's gonna be the solution we need here. And we're gonna run this. I don't know how this is gonna work out, honestly. Crit damage and damage reduction is going to be the way. We don't have a core, but we do have everything upgraded, and we have the damage reduction skin, which actually might be one of the next ones I remold, especially since I can just use a sword flash skin. God, skins are like becoming very rare as well. So what type of team are we running? That's the other question. We could just run an entire army of Ignis, and I think that sounds good. I think that actually sounds like a sound strategy for Barry Gaming. We are gonna have to go find some crowns, though, because those are kind of important, and I know we got a ton of them. So let's go find who has all the crowns on this account. Crown. Any more crowns? Are they on our Transcendence heroes at this point? No, we got a couple floating around here just being useless. I think I need one more crown at this point. Although I could try to use like an energy on one of them. I don't know. Dark heroes. There it is. We got Drake. Drake, you don't need that right now. And let's head back to... I mean, I guess actually putting a wall deck in might be of use as well. But for the time being, we'll go with like the super tanky squad here. How about that? Oh no, we have one of them that doesn't even have a stone. That's going to be a lot of missed out stats right there. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I just realized that. Oh, we got two of them without stats. Oh no. I hope this works. Most of these, it looks like I created and I never did anything else with them again. Oh, but we do have 5 of them with an assortment of gear, so let's see what happens. The other thing is that might work out well is using a cruise. A cruise might actually do something for us on top of that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know if the cruise would even proc or if you just get instantly one shot. So we'll have him ready to go as a substitute, but he's not even V4, so we'll see. We'll see. So we're on the boss, it looks like, of 25. I think what we want to do... We do have Bloodtide Queen Arania as well. Oh, that's why, because they're only like... They're basically like little suicide ones. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, let's take those 2 then. And we're going to give you guys like... I mean, it should be fine like that, but we're going to change you over to Balanced Strike on both of them. So these are going to be the ones that we want to be sacrificial lambs to our main healers, essentially. So we're gonna do something like that, something like that. We're also gonna go with the bleed because we have the synergy. We have no special stuff, so I think this is gonna work out. Again, I think I forgot to change the artifact on our queen. I think we did. No, maybe it's right. We have to wait to the end of the round. Yeah, there we go. Now the antlers kicks in. I'm hoping this is good. The problem is going to be, is she strong enough to take hits to constantly be able to essentially get all the way back to full health at the end of every round and not die from all these little hits? That looks pretty good so far. One thing we do need to adjust, though, we need to make sure like our super strong ones are like in this position, I think, so they keep feeding energy here. So that's 25 done, right? Or is that 26 done? That must have been 26 that was done. Oh, that's the other thing. There's no CC in this, is there? I think what we have to do is remove no, there definitely is CC. But we can run like attribute reduction purify on our queen so that all those little stat debuffs aren't there, because we should have multiple Ignis feeding her energy and control immunity, I think. Looking good so far. The strategy seems to be going decent. Queen, where are you? You need to get changed just a little bit. This needs to change to attribute reduction purify, and I think that'll be exactly what we need. So let's keep pushing in 26 and let's see how far we can make it. I don't know if we can make it to 30, but we'll see. Looking smooth so far. Again, she should not get CC'd. That's the big thing. She shouldn't get CC'd. But sometimes it looks like she's still gonna, because I'm guessing they probably have control precision or something like that going on here. And that's kind of annoying. Don't die. Just don't die. Man, those Ignis don't heal for much anymore. They really don't heal for much. Maybe we have to change the position we put her in or something like that. Surprisingly, even just like the level 100 Ignis are kind of staying pretty tanky here. And that's probably the problem. The times we are getting stunned are like this, is when this Ignis is actually not dying in the first round, which I mean is probably not good, because we want to make sure she's not CC'd getting the damage off every single round. So we might just take the crown off and go to like an energy artifact instead. Oh yeah, because she is crushing it. All right, so the two that are level 100s, you don't need crowns, you need demon bells. There we go, demon bells. We'll do that type of feed on the energy, so that if for some reason they take some hits and live, mainly because of the new star spawn, like the star spawn give them a ton of stats. Same with the treasure train. The treasure train gives us tons of stats as well. All right, yep. Attribute reduction purify, get big hits on them. We got the one super tanky Ignis down here. Even though she's not V4, still doing quite a good job, honestly. Maybe that is something we should do, is like change her over to V4. Oh, that was actually perfect timing on the Ignis dying. Holy cow. Whew, okay, so on to 28. I don't know how far we're gonna make it, but I'm hoping we make it pretty far. We might need to optimize this to actually push into Sealand 30, because I really want to get another Sealand 30 cleared out and just have them all done eventually. And what we can do now is we can just reallocate our resources. The problem is, like, I guess we could probably still do it with the sword flash at this point, because I think we were close to getting the Sealand 30 boss done with regular Shia. But I think like we just were lacking some power at the time. Yeah, it was just the boss wave, and that was like without giant killer or anything. So this is gonna be a fun thing. I think my new challenge on the account is reallocating resources, probably doing a couple of videos on each Sealand and trying to clear Sealand 30s out and letting you guys know what our our team compositions are. I mean, I guess these are okay hits because they're giving them attack reductions. And then we get big hits there. She's full healing. She's got the... I mean, honestly, on these waves, you know, the melodic strings might not even be as good as running... or the Antlers Cane might not be as good as running melodic strings because these battles are so quick. Wow, she barely stayed alive there. Because, like, we would probably already have them killed with, like, 2 actives. Melodic could be, like, devastating on her, honestly. Let's try that. I actually like that because then we're getting a round 1 active as well, and that could be pretty brutal for the enemy team to deal with. So let's throw that melodic strings on there. She's going to have a round 1 active. It's not a ton of damage, but I do like her getting 2 actives in a row instead of 1 supercharged one. 2 separate actives does seem pretty solid, I think. Although the skill damage probably plays a good effect on her bleed effect. I don't know. We're starting to slow down at this point. But usually if you're winning battles before round 7-ish, melodic strings is the better pick overall. Did seem pretty smooth right there. It did. We're on to the boss wave of 28. So this is going pretty easy for us so far. Yeah, getting good amounts of healing in here. The Ignis are kind of like just keeping each other alive for the time being, it feels like. Oh, no. So, yeah, they definitely have a way to, like, supercharge their attack or something. Maybe we want to double up on the Suicide Ignis to give, like, extra control immunity. Because now she technically has 200% control immunity. And I'm hoping that's enough to do what we need it to do. Now we get an active off. I don't know if this Ignis feeds forward, though, at this point. Ugh, it takes so much damage from that hit. Luckily, the Ignis went down. I don't think Melodic Strings is the play on the boss wave, though, at all. You know, she might be strong enough that an A and B is probably the better pickup. I wonder. It does really hurt that we have the wrong stone on her. Like, that does really suck. We have a HP speed stone, and I think we need the HP so that she goes before the enemy. But the A and B might be the pick here. It might give her that crazy good survivability. Man, the Ignis without V4 is just a wet paper bag at this point. Ooh, she's not critting though. When she doesn't crit, that's not good because we need those crits. A and B's good against a lot of these hits, but like the big hit from the boss is still going through like every time. But is this gonna be enough? I remember they have like crit reduction as well, right? Which is why this is getting like harder and harder to heal up. But as long as we keep... Oh, it's so close with an A and B. I think we can just smash this one out. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I'm pretty sure we can get it with an A and B very easily. Let's see how these battles go. We'll try 29, or maybe we should just stick with 28 for right now. We got 28 done. I think to push further, we're going to want to optimize our Ignis, or Igni, our main Ignis, that's both a tenant and being in this game mode here. We probably want to V4 her and see how she works out. I don't know if this is going to work with A and B. I mean, I think A and B is strong enough. It's just going to take much longer in the battles since it's not an offensive artifact, but it makes her ridiculously tanky. And at that point, we might need to use it in the future just to go first. We could probably go to like a crit attack stone though with this. If we're using A and B over a speed stone. Barely enough damage. Barely. Now I kind of wish I would have saved that stone. Gosh darn it. We'll go holy attack, I guess. I kind of wish we would have saved that crit attack stone at this point. Because I'd use it right here because the A and B might be enough to give her speed. Plus, of course, she has a full tenant house, which is going to be a big difference in speed as well. These guys are hitting pretty hard, though. I don't know if I like how hard they're hitting. They're staying alive. The Ignis in the back row. They're going to get some healing to each other and the queen. Oh my god, it's so much damage. It feels like it barely heals her up, though. Alright, so we did get fed at energy at least, though. And then we'll get another energy. Yeah, okay, so this is good. This is working in 29. Let's do a couple more attempts here. I feel like the A and B might not be strong enough on the boss wave, but we'll just have to see. The ping damage is only like 18 to 20 million, 17 to 20 million. It's not a lot, and Ignis only hits for about 1 million. So that's just pennies, considering her attacks are hitting for like 1 billion apiece. Question is, with the wolf synergy, are we going to have some big bursty damage here? And can we keep ourselves healed up? I don't think the warriors are an issue, or are they the ones that can lower our crit chance? Because lowered crit chance, very bad for us. Oh, the rounds when we hit the wolf active are devastating. Okay, let's do one more. Sealand 29. Can we do it right here? That would be nice if we could with an A and B. If we have to, we might go back to an Antlers Cane. Or actually, you know what? A fan might be the way to go because it kind of has damage reduction and offensive capabilities built into it. But then we lose our speed and we need to go back to the HP Speedstone, which I really don't like. Actives are good. Oh, no, we didn't crit. Yeah, critting is going to be the issue here, I think. I think that's going to be the huge issue, is getting the crits off with all the debuffs coming in. We have to get really lucky with which debuff is getting cleansed off, because I think this one is the crit debuff and this is the attack debuff. I think. We really need to cleanse the correct stuff here. A and B might not be the play here. So we'll see. We'll come back to it. I think what we will do is we'll make one of those Ignis a much stronger copy, though, because part of it is she is a tenant. So we'll make one of them like super strong. V4. Probably no X levels because I don't want to regress them and stuff, but we're going to get Sealand 30 done, I guarantee you. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.